Well, it looks like Atletico Madrid could be the biggest bottlers that La Liga has ever bloody seen. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction show. Today we're taking a look at match day number 30 over in La Liga, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, stop what you're doing, swallow what you're doing, smash your subscribe, get your bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Blackburn Rose related, haircuts related, boys and girls. That's right, I've gone right to the bloody wood. Of course, yes, Atletico Madrid have dropped a humongous amount of points. They've opened up the floodgates for, of course, the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid to, of course, to sneak in and take the glory right at the death. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Of course, a big shout out to the EIPs. I was talking about the patrons, that's right. Of course, thank you very much for your continued support. I do appreciate it, guys. And anyone else that's out there that wants to think about, I want to join this band of merry men and women supporting this clown, get involved in the old description down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. So here we go, lads. Here we bloody go. Take a look back at, of course, the latest round of picks. And, of course, the next one's over in La Liga. Here we go, Ladios. Of course, it all kicked off way back on the, when was it? It wasn't then, it was before that. It was way back then. It was way back on the 2nd of April, that's right, just after April Fools. 2-0 win for Huesca over Levante. Actually, with the 2-1 going the other way. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Huesca with a big old win, giving themselves a bit of belief at the foot of the table. Rafa Mir, ex-Wolves man, ex-Reading man, something like that, getting the goals for, of course, Huesca. Give them a bit of life. Of course, meanwhile, Granada, they lost to Villarreal. 3-0 win for Villarreal. Of course, coming from Gerard Marino, a hat-trick for him. Give him a big old boost in the old goal scoring ranks now. I think Mourinho's up to 3rd now behind Suarez and of course main man Messi. 1-1 for me, not good enough. Real Madrid though, they did get the 3 points over Eibar 2 to win in the end. Marco Asensio and Karim Benzema get the goals for Real Madrid as they took the 3 points. Got them bang on the nose. Meanwhile, Osasuna against Getafe ended up as a 1-1 draw. Was my pick. 0-0 was a final score. Nothing to report here. Alavés, they did lose to Celta Vigo 3-1. Big win for Celta Vigo as they had a really good campaign. Nolito, Igor Aspas, Santimino on the score with Jason Murillo get himself sent off. Florian Lejeune get himself a goal for Deportivo Alavés, but of course too late. 3-1 win for Celta Vigo, 2-1 for me. Meanwhile, Elche, they did draw with Real Betis, big result for them. I get a point over Betis. Borja Iglesias on the score sheet for, of course, Betis. Pierre Mirella get the goal for, of course, Elche. 1-1 draw, 2-0 for me. Got the right amount of goals, but unfortunately wrong. Cadiz picked up a 2-1 win over Valencia. Big win as well for Cadiz. Get them moving the chains, get away from that dreaded drop zone. Juan Cala on the score sheet, Marcos Marudo as well. Kevin Gamiro getting the goal for Valencia, but too little too late as well. 2-1 for them, 1-1 for me. Sevilla did beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 in the end. Marcos Acuna getting the 1-0 goal for Sevilla as they, of course, beat the leaders. Actually went with the 2-1 for Madrid, but guess what? They are starting to have a little palpitations and lose the whole thing of it. Barcelona squeezed past, of course, Real Valladolid 1-0 in the end. They needed the man to be sent off. Oscar Plano got sent off at the 2.5 minute for Real Valladolid before Ousmane Dembele getting a goal to give them the belief that they also could sneak in and take the title. And then wrap it up, my boys, of course, failed to deceive. 1-1 draw, I guess, after the Bilbao goals coming from Roberto Lopez for Sociedad, Eza Villaverde getting a goal for Athletic Bilbao, and of course they take a share of the spoils. As you see, almost a 4 out of 10, which is not pretty good. It's pretty poop, but it's okay. We'll move on anyway. This is the table as it stands. Atletico Madrid are just 1 point clear of Barcelona. Fortunately for them, though, Barcelona will take on Real Madrid this coming weekend in El Clasico. It gives us a chance to maybe, they got 1 point lead now. If they draw, it could be nil. They could get a 3 point cushion between themselves and, of course, the rest of the pack, of course. But we'll take a look at that in a minute. Sevilla up to 4th as well. Huesca, Eibar and Alavés going down as it stands. But you can't rule out Valladolid, you can't rule out Elche. I think the likes of Getafe and above are safe. But don't get too comfy on that one. They could get still sucked into it, but we'll see. I'd say for sure Levante and up are definitely safe as houses. Let's take a look at your picks then, shall we? And the old prediction league. This is the criteria. If you like me, 4, you get, of course, straight face club. And anything more than that, you're looking good. Shane O'Donnell though did all right for himself. Well played too. Matt Gunner also did bits. AJ24 also did good. Magic Monday did okay. Of course, Jojo I said not too bad. Of course, Vincent Long did bits. Ojo 52 not too bad. Of course, Tom Stainer, well done to you. Of course, Game Charlie also did very, very well. Costas K, he's okay. okay. Yana busted a bits, of course. Jacob Nungare, he's okay. Omar Scaville, fair play to you, brother, of course. James BCC, great, you did good. Luka Kajanovic also did poop. Austin also did poop, but Russell Frost also had a shocker, but it's all right. Jonathan Liu did okay, of course. Hansworth's not too bad, of course. Barcelonista also kicked ass and took names. Roberto Hollis did good. Isam Yaidu did poop. Alex Miller did great. And of course, Ultra Oma Mura, fair play to you in the corner. That's right. LMC, you know me, fair play to you. Of course, Janik Sayfield also did poop. Ivan Stringer did all right. What's that done to the table? Well, have a look at it, shall we? If your name's Russell Frost or Austin, how about just close your eyes? But if your name is LMC, you know me, fair play to you, brother. With, of course, kicking ass and taking a name, you wear the bloody crown. Of course, utterly chased by a whole bunch of guys with 6 for this week out of 10. What's that done to the overall table? Let's take a little look at it right here, right now. Of course, we are tweaking it a little bit, the system, the old system, to try and make it a little bit easier for me. But of course, as of right here, right now, Magic Monday does have a good 15-point clearance over Omar Escaville. So we need that to be shrunk, of course. So we need to cut the internet for Magic Monday, and hopefully we'll have a bit of a contest on hand, because right now he's running away with it. There are 8 weeks ahead of La Liga football, which of course would be 80 points up for grabs. So do the math. Let's get into it, of course. Take a look at those next round of matches, and this will be the next 10. So here we go, kicking it all off with Huesca up against Elche. This will be on Friday, of course, so no rest for the wicked. If you don't get your picks in before Friday, guess what? You're going to be in trouble. So imagine to get yourself in there quick, otherwise I'm cutting it. So get into it, of course. Play the last 6, one for Huesca, 1 for Elche, and 4 draws last round. In Huesca was a 2 win for Huesca back in the Segunda Division back in, of course, October 2019. Shinji Okazaki on the score sheet, of course. Juan Carlos Real get a goal for, of course, Huesca. They also played this season. It was a 0-0 draw in Elche. But of course, that was back in October. Elche, though, failed to win 22 of the last 24 matches in La Liga, and they come into this. Elche, back-to-back draws for them. In fact, 4 games without a win. But pretty similar kind of form for Huesca. Just 1 win in the past 5 for them. That 1 win was against Levante. They've actually drawn 3 of the past 5 as well. Look at the bookies' odds on this one. We've got Huesca coming at you 21-20 for the victory, 23-10 is your 14-5 is your Elche. Elche are in, of course, they are in the just above the drop zone. But win for them, they can move up to 16th. For Huesca are in 18th, and win for them, they can both go above Elche, up as high as 16th though in the table. So big win opportunity here for Huesca, and I think they'll get it, make it back-to-back wins, and of course get a bit of life back into their La Liga season. Next up, we're to Saturday. It's Getafe up against Cadiz. It is 13th up against 15th. Played to the last 6, 3 wins apiece, no draws last round. In Getafe, it was a 3-2 win for Getafe in the Segunda Division as well back in February 2017. George Molina, Imalawino Buenda as well. Georgie Molina as well with a brace on the day. Khalifa Sankari and of course Agade Keke getting on the score sheet for Cadiz back in the day. Also played this season in Cadiz. It was a 2-0 win for Getafe. Getafe though drawing the last 3 matches. Also scored at least 3 goals in the last 3 home matches against Cadiz in all comps. Whereas Cadiz have actually failed to win the last 10 matches on the road. They come into this though, Cadiz just 1 defeat in the past 4 games. Of course that 1 defeat was against Villarreal. Meanwhile, just 1 win in the past 6 for Getafe. That was against Valencia all the way back at the end of Feb. Let's take a look at the bookies' odds on this one. Getafe coming at you 20-19 on. They are your favourites. 11-5 is draw. 10-3 is your Cadiz. Cadiz come into this, of course, in 13th, but a win for them, they could go to 11th. Of course, Getafe beneath Cadiz in the table. They come into this in 15th, but a win for them, they could go up to 12th, and that would leapfrog Cadiz in the process. 2-1 win for Getafe for me. 3 points in the bag. Move the chains. Next, of course, we have Athletic Bilbao taking on, of course, Deportivo Alavés. Played to the last 6, 3 wins for Bilbao. Of course, 2 wins for Alavés. 1 draw. Last time around in Bilbao was a 2-0 win. All the way back in, of course, September 2019. Goal scorers on the day who were they? I'll tell you who they were. Of course, Raul Garcia and Ike Munanian on the score sheet. Of course, Bilbao giving them the win. Of course, played this season in Alavés. There was 1-0 win for Alavés back in, of course, October. Bilbao drawing the last 3 matches in La Liga. Deportivo Alavés have actually lost their last 4 on the road. They come into this, though, 5 wins in the past 6 games. The only positive was a draw against Cadiz. As for Bilbao, just 1 win in the past 5. However, also 1 defeat in the past 5. The win was against Granada. The defeat was against Atlético Madrid. Look at the bookies' odds on this one. Let's take a closer look at it. Bilbao 2017 on. They are your favourites. Score 12-5 is your 7-2 is your Alavés. Alavés coming to this. Deportivo Alavés. I can't even see them. They're rooted to the table. Oh my goodness gracious me. And with them, they could go from 20th all the way up to 17th. Of course, Bilbao are in 10th. And with them, they can move up to 8th. Get in there. Going to go with the 1 win for Bilbao. 3 points in the bag. Next, of course, Eibar up against Levante. Played to the last 6. 1 for Eibar. 2 for Levante. 3 draws. Last round in Eibar was a 3-0 win for Eibar back in February 2020. Goals coming from Charles. He had a couple of goals in. Fabian Aurelina as well. Last round in Levante. Was of course back in January this year. 2-1 win for Levante. Heading into this though, Eibar failed to win the last 12 matches in La Liga. But they're also undefeated in the last 11 home matches against Levante in all comps. They come into this, though, Eibar without a win at least 5. Levante just 1 win the past 6. That was against Valencia the midway through the month of March. Look at the bookies odds. Eibar 65 for the victory, 5-2 is your draw, 21-10 is your away win. And that is, of course, Levante win for Eibar. Currently find themselves in the drop zone where they could go as high as 17th. Whereas Levante, they currently find themselves in 11th. And for them, they can move up to 8th. Goodness gracious me. I've gone with Levante on this one, 2-0 win on the road, 3 points in the bag. Here it is, boys. El Clasico. Of course, it's Barcelona up against Real Madrid, or Real Madrid up against Barcelona in the Bernabeu. Played to the last 6, 2 wins apiece, of course, and 2 draws last time around. In the Bernabeu, a 2-0 win for Madrid. Back in, of course, March 2020. Vinicius Junior and Mariano getting the goals for Madrid. They also played each other this season in, of course, the Camp Nou. That was a 3-1 win for Real Madrid as well. Get in, yeah. Of course, Fernando Valverde on the score sheet, of course, Sergio Ramos as well. Luka Modric getting the goals. Ansu Fati getting the one to go for Barcelona. So Barcelona, 3 games without a win against Real Madrid. Real Madrid, though, winning 17 last 21 home matches in La Liga. Barcelona, though, have actually won the last 9 on the road. They come into this, 3 wins on the spin for Barcelona. The only hiccup was a defeat, or a draw, should I say, against PSG in the Champions League. Barcelona, Real Madrid, though, 5 wins on the spin in all competitions, including beating Liverpool in the Champions League as well. Look at the bookies odds on this one. We're going to go with Real Madrid. 90-10 for the victory, 5-4 is your Barcelona, 40-5 is your Pierce. Barcelona are your favourites. They are in second. Of course, win for them, they could go top. As for Real Madrid, win for them, they also could go top, depending on a bit of goal swing. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw on this one, point split right down the middle. But if I had to back one of them, it would be Real Madrid on this one. I just don't think Barcelona they're grinding out the results. They're grinding out the results. I think there's a bit more fluidity, a bit more comfort in Real Madrid. They're not playing free scoring football, but they're playing, steady Eddie football, whereas Barcelona are playing last gasp. They're like throwing their longs at it to try and just keep up the heat. So I'd go Real Madrid to win it if I had to choose, but I think it will be a draw. Villarreal, though, taking, of course, Osasuna, played for the last 6, 5 wins for Villarreal, 1 for Osasuna, no draws last time around. In Villarreal, a 3-1 win for Villarreal. That's, of course, back in February. It was on the 2nd of the 2nd, 2020. Of course, Paco Alcazar, Ruben Pena, and Santi Cazorla on the score sheet. Adrian Hernandez, again, they want to go for Osasuna. Also played this season in Osasuna, also a 3-1 win for Villarreal. Of course, Osasuna drawing the last 3 matches in La Liga, but also failed to score in the last 4. They come into this, though, just 1 defeat past 5. That 1 defeat was against Barcelona. Meanwhile, 5 wins on the spin for Villarreal have their dreaming. That includes the old Europa League. Look at the bookies odds on this one. We have Villarreal coming at you. 5-3 on for the victory. Of course, the 40-5 is your draw. 5-1 is your away win. That is Osasuna. Osasuna are actually in 14th, but a win for them, they can move up to 12th. Villarreal are actually in 7th, and a win for them, they can move up to 5th. Get in there. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Villarreal on this one. 3 points in the bag. Move the bloody chains. Next, of course, Valencia up against Real Sociedad. Played to the last 6, 3 for Valencia, 1 for Sociedad, 2 draws. Last round in Valencia was a 1-1 draw back in, of course, August 2019. Kevin Camiro on the score sheet with Mikel Oyarzabal getting on the score sheet as well for Sociedad. Francis Cocuecelin getting sent off for Valencia back in the day. Also played this season in Sociedad was a 1-0 win for Valencia as well. Maxi Gomez getting on the score sheet. Of course, Valencia, though, winning their last 4 home matches and scored 2 goals, at least 2 goals in the last 3 at home. Coming into this, winning 3 and losing 3 of the past 6 games. As for Sociedad, just 1 win in the past 5. That one was against Levante. Look at the bookies odds on this one. Valencia come into this 12-5 for Valencia, 13-5 is your draw, 20-20 is your Sociedad. Sociedad are in 5th, and for them they can close in on 4th. As for Valencia, they're in 12th, and for them they can move up to 9th. Oh yeah, gonna go with a 1-0 win for Valencia against my boys. I just don't think they've got it right now. Meanwhile, Valladolid taking, of course, Granada on Sunday the 11th of April. Played to the last 6, 2 wins for Valladolid, 3 for Granada, 1 draw last round. In Valladolid was a 1-1 draw back in September 2019. Goal scorers on the day, Oscar Plano and Carlos Fernandez for the goal scorer sheet for Granada. Also played this season in Granada was a 3-1 win for Valladolid as well. Plano was again on the score sheet. Marcos de Sunda and, of course, Jota as well. Domingos Duarte getting the goal score sheet for Granada. Heading into this, Granada can see at least 2 goals in the last 8 away matches. And they come into this, Granada, 3 defeats on the spin, losing to Molde, Valencia, and, of course, Villarreal. As for their opposition, that's Valladolid, just 1 defeat past 5. That 1 defeat was against Barcelona. A lot of draws knocking around, though. As for the bookies odds, Valladolid come into this, 20-20 for the victory, 12-5 is draw, 13-5 is your away win. That is, of course, Granada. Granada come into this, of course, in 9th. A win for them, they can move up to 8th. Valladolid are all the way down to 16th, but a win for them, they can move up to 15th. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Granada on the road, 3 points in the bag. Stop the rot. Next up, of course, we have Real Betis taking, of course, the leaders. Atletico Madrid must-win game for Madrid. Played the last 6, 1 for Betis, 4 for Madrid, 1 draw last round. In Betis was a 2-1 win for Madrid. That's back in December 2019. Angel Corriera, Alvaro Morata as well, with Marc Petrana get a goal for, of course, Betis. Also played this season in Madrid. It was a 2-0 win for Madrid as well. Betis, though, have actually won the last 5 of the last 6 home matches in La Liga. They came into this just 1 defeat the past 6. That 1 defeat was against Sevilla. Meanwhile, just 1 win out of the past 4 games for Madrid. That was against Deportivo Alavés a couple of games back. Bookies odds, 21 to 10 for Betis, scores 11-5 is your draw, 11-8 is your Real Madrid. Of course, Real Madrid are top, and they'll be top if they get a win. As for their opposition, Real Betis, they are flying high in 6th, and for them make a move up to 5th. In the league. Going to go with a 2-1 win, only just for Madrid, and hopefully stop the bloody rot. Next up, of course, Celta Vigo up against Sevilla. Let's play each other last 6-3 for Celta Vigo, 2 for Sevilla, 1 draw. Last time around in Vigo was a 2-1 win for Vigo back in, of course, February 2020. Goal scorers on that day was also Igo Aspas and Pialano Pisisto on the score sheet. Yusuf N. Nesri on the score sheet, of course, Sevilla back in the day. Also, played this season in Sevilla, 4-2 win for Sevilla. Heading into this, though, Sevilla undefeated in the last 5 games, picked up 3 wins and 2 draws to boot. Of course, just 1 defeat in the past 5 games for Celta Vigo. That was against Real Madrid. Of course, look at bookies odds on this one. Celta Vigo 25, other actually 65 is your Sevilla, 23 to 10 is your draw. Of course, a win for Celta Vigo in 8th. They could close in on 7th. As for Sevilla, they are in 4th, and win for them. They could close in on 3rd. Going to go with a 2-1 for Sevilla on this one, get 3 points, and of course, make sure that Champions League football. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like at the end of it. As you can see, it is Real Madrid still in 3rd, Barcelona in 2nd, and Atletico is still top of the pops, of course, with a 3-point cushion. Goal difference, though, is not great. They could lose the next one, Barcelona could win the next one, and guess what? Barcelona would go top. As for the foot of the table, Elche, Eibar, and Alavés going down as of right now. But again, you can't really rule out any. You're probably looking at 13th below, really, to be still in the consideration. As for the rest, they probably are safe as houses. That's it, my boys. Get your picks in nice early for this, and we'll do it all again very, very soon. Until then, smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Of course, check out the links down below on Twitter, on Facebook, on Twitch, and of course, Patreon if you want to support the channel in another way. Best place to do it. Until then, though, I'll see you soon. Mask up, 6 feet back. Get all the old jab, and I'll see you all next time for some more La Liga.